Imagine walking into your living room and your dog looks up at you and says, "Where have you been? I missed you." Or a crow outside your window whispers secrets about the city. What if we could understand the language of animals? At first, the world would fall silent. For thousands of years, we've wondered what animals think, and suddenly, the mystery is gone. Imagine the very first morning after this change. You walk into your kitchen, still half asleep. You pour food into your cat's bowl, and instead of a simple meow, she looks at you and says, "Finally." I've been waiting forever. The emotional shock would be overwhelming. For centuries, pets have been our companions in silence. Now, they would be roommates, friends, maybe even critics. Some people might cry tears of joy, hearing their pets for the very first time. Others might feel guilt when their dog quietly says, "Stop leaving me alone all day." And it wouldn't stop with pets, from parrots to dolphins, from street dogs to wandering crows. Voices of nature would flood human life. Every zoo, every farm, every forest would transform overnight into a place of endless conversation. And for the very first time, humanity would realize something extraordinary. Animals were never truly silent. They were simply waiting for us to finally listen. Imagine walking through a quiet forest. Suddenly you hear a sparrow's tiny voice, not just a chirp, but real words. The bird warns you of danger ahead, a falling tree or a hidden predator. For the first time, humans realize nature has always been speaking. We just never understood. For the first time, humans realize nature has always been speaking. We just never understood. This single moment could change everything. Trust between man and animal, built on language. And now, the question grows. What if every creature on Earth had a story to tell us? Now imagine talking to your pet dog. No more guessing if he's hungry or just wants a walk. Your cat could finally explain why she knocks things off the table at 3 a.m. Lonely people would never feel alone again because their pets could become true companions, real friends. But here's the twist. Would you always want to know what they really think of you? Love, honesty, and maybe even criticism. The bond would never be the same again. Now think of farms where cows, chickens, and pigs can speak. Would humanity still eat them? The chicken could say, "Please don't take my eggs." The pig could beg for its life. Would the meat industry collapse overnight? Or would people ignore the voices? Humanity would face a moral dilemma, unlike anything before. Deep in the wild, animals already communicate with each other. Now they could talk to us too. Lion could warn humans, "Stay away, this is my territory." Oceans would no longer be silent. Dolphins and whales could share secrets of the deep. Suddenly, the natural world becomes a library of voices, full of wisdom waiting to be heard. Scientists would rush to interview animals because knowledge would explode overnight. What do birds see when they migrate? What do whales know about the oceans? Animals could guide us to hidden cures, rare plants, or even warn us of natural disasters. For the first time, humans wouldn't just study nature. They would learn from it. But not everything would be peaceful. What if mosquitoes screamed every time they bit us? What if rats insulted us while stealing food? Some voices might be too disturbing, too overwhelming for humans to handle. Silence would become rare. The world would feel louder than ever before. Laws would change. Animals could demand rights, freedom, respect, even citizenship. Imagine voting not just for humans, but also for the animals who share this planet. Schools might even open classrooms for animals, teaching them human knowledge while they teach us theirs. The line between human and animal would blur forever. If every animal could speak, would humanity finally respect nature? Or would we twist your voices, use them, exploit them, and silence them again? The power of understanding is also the power of choice. And the choice will define not just our future, but the future of every living being.